Alright, we are back, and at the end of the last video, the void entity creature said I only need to bring one more vessel.
You're here to slay.
And then we will figure out what's actually going on here. So here we are, going through what is probably going to be the last
You make your
run
way
through
up
before the end of the game.
To the cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your...
Okay. Alright, so here we are at the first major decision here. I wanted to try and free her last time, and he changed. Narrator didn't let me have the option to do that. I must take the blade this time.
The blade from the table. The door to the basement creaks open.
Yeah.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge now. Don't let it fool you.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs.
Okay, so there is a difference. If you take the knife, she's aggressive from the start. If you leave the knife, she's more innocent from the start, more trusting.
She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task.
All right, let's.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? You caught me. I'm here to slay you. Yeah. You caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
Yes.
Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
So if she's bluffing, should we just talk? I'm not dropping it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay, no one said anything about talking this time. Fine then, guess we're in an impasse. Squints the princess while holding onto the blade. Slay.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophe. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal foot. Your blade slashes through the air again and again. We can still turn this around.
Oh, I can't finish the job this time either. He's locking me out of options again. Give up? Or flee and lock her in? What the heck? Neither of these are good. What the heck? Flee, I guess.
Serious?
Yeah, bye.
It's a good idea. taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are.
There's a window behind her.
If we're lucky,
When she sits
she'll
down,
bleed out.
just sneak in the window.
Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. She's free.
Uh-oh.
Run.
Run.
She closes in and just barely managed to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
She's just gonna come crashing
You
through.
close the basement door.
Oh, that table's not gonna do anything. What the heck?
Heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids
What?
heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't
Okay, well, I
come.
guess that makes more sense.
Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting. Ignore her and go to sleep. What? I don't like any of these options. Go ahead and waste your energy.
How would you be so sure about outlasting me? You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
She is right. I probably am brittle. I've got bird bones.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Okay, she's like a phantom.
You try and stumble
She's
to your
glitching.
feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Yeah.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Yep.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Yeah, just imagine this is the last thing you see.
I'd say better luck next time.
But we both know this is the end, don't we?
No, actually.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
See Chapter 2. The Nightmare.
You're on a path you're here to slay her.
Okay. Deja vu happened already. Okay, no. Died. Proceed.
A warning. She will
Okay,
lie.
yeah,
I don't
I
think
know.
lying and it doesn't matter. Don't trust.
Oh, paranoid. Okay. That one makes sense.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Say anything about the mirror, approach the mirror, take the blade or enter the basement. Here we are again. Taking it is what screwed everything up last time. Take it. Because she hates us already.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
I just realized, just now noticed, there are freaks outside the window. And they're looking in, they're watching. There's like little ghost people. 3 on the left, 1 on the right. What the heck? Hey dudes. I'm just gonna...
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Mirror, basement. I'm just gonna go down, get these freaks out of my sight, please.
You cross over the threshold.
Never mind.
And onto
They're
a
here
series
too.
of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, because she became a phantom at the end of last
Her cruel
chapter.
and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
How hard is it to throw a knife? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan, I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void. Oh, that's interesting. Continue down the stairs. Oh man, I like lots of these options. I want to know about throwing the knife.
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious.
Just run in, throw it, and run back out.
If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Okay, these two are interesting now. I mean, I could just go down, ignore everything, go straight for the kill, or step off into the void. Never seen an option like this one before. Let's try that.
You attempt
Okay,
to
never
step off
mind.
the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Do nothing, go back. You know, when you're lost in the dark, always choose the right path.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hi,
I told
why are you a
I
baby?
was going to find you.
As the princess approaches,
Okay, I
your
guess
legs suddenly go
she's
numb.
not.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Is she like a broken doll?
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Liver, nerves, heart.
Okay, he's still speaking too.
What are you doing?
Weird.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
Oh, he's keeping the organs going. Oh my gosh. He's like manually trying to keep them going.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Heart, lungs.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's
Because
already
being near her is
proven
enough to kill you?
Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Oh, she's a ghost. Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? She's not the one keeping me alive. What happened if you killed me? I was sitting here to stop you. You're a lunatic. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this organ shutting down? But I'll just kill you. We don't have to be enemies. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not gonna try and kill you. Do your worst. Let's see here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. This one doesn't seem too concerned about leaving. She is totally 100% free, and there was no door keeping her down here. Why won't you finish me
Because
off?
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're
Exactly.
struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then I snap
Oh,
out.
whoops.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. We're fine. You're back. Liver, nerves,
One moment, and then you're gone.
nerves,
Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away. Heart, lungs, liver,
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
lungs, liver, nerves.
What happened after you killed me last
I
time?
believe why you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Okay, so she does want to leave. If you need me alive, why threaten me? Why not try being nice? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't let you leave. Yeah.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Okay, yeah, you're not getting out of here, lady.
The world needs fears, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
You're a lunatic.
I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tips hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
What happens if I refuse?
Then we're stuck down here together, until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Oh, okay, I
And
see.
you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
We don't have to be enemies, we can be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Oh, okay. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Run. Slay. I guess we have to try and kill her. I don't know how that's gonna work, but...
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We He actually did it.
No. I have my doubts.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Nerves. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can.
Why would the paranoid believe it's safe?
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. No. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean?
There's still the knife.
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right, I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need? I'm not a creature of biology. Will I starve or die of dehydration? Are you stuck here with us? Or are you capable of going to other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Where's the biology? There it is.
That's a grim thought, isn't it? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out.
Take the blade from her body, I
Remove
guess.
the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I'll just come back.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility. Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. Oh, you bastard. How much are you? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Throw the blade into the void.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. You mean, other than starving? Right, I mean, other than...
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. Might as well spill those sweet, sweet, sweet
Not
secrets.
going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp cusp of sharing his secrets, I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring. I can. The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Ah, I got the best company. It's you
You can
guys.
do a lot better than us.
Ah, don't say that about
Exactly.
yourself.
You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'll be
Like
lonely.
you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. You really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Whoops. Sorry, dude.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
3, the Wraith. Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
The cold.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading. The world has already started to end. Her influence? I really should have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Proceed to the cabin. I want to see what she's like this time.
The cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Okay.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Trying to reverse psychology on me?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will. The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
We, kind of chucked it into the void.
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay, so the blade is unique too. The princess keeps her memory through each chapter. My character and his voices keeps the memory through each chapter. The blade stays where you leave it unless you actually succeed. So it also remains constant between the chapters. Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway. Okay, let's go to the mirror.
What's at the end of the hallway? It's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Okay, so the mirror is the long quiet, right? And it's getting closer to claiming
Let me assure you that there's
this
nothing-
fragment,
nothing
this
is going
princess
to
fragment
jump out at you.
for
Certainly
itself.
not the princess is
And the
in
narrator
basement.
simply can't perceive this entity approaching. And us, as some other sort of entity, can perceive it, but we can't perceive ourselves. But we're becoming more complete with each run as well.
You slowly make your way
So at
towards
the end of
gaping
this
hole
run,
in
we
the
should be able to see
Your
ourselves in the
fraying
mirror,
nerves
right?
Buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward
Hackles?
towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the
I
mirror.
hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying
goodness.
visage of the princess. Her
Oh, look at my
hand grips
feet.
your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long...
I guess I am.
crooked teeth.
Oh, goodness. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. I don't know what choked me there. I didn't mean to cough right into the microphone. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say, looks like my guy is naked. He's just got feathers. Okay. Okay, hold on. I was choking. Leg in a steel vice grip. Her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long crooked teeth. Okay.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
You don't seem that helpless at the moment.
Maybe letting her in isn't the best
You don't say.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Are you not already hurting? Look at your foot, dude.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
Oh, like it's that easy?
Yeah.
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
If you can dodge a wrench.
Except the pain hurts.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, I know you're currently crushing my leg, but we're even now, right? Water under the bridge. No harm done. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? I don't think she cares about being a good person right now. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door? We're even now. Let's see what she has to say about this. She's not gonna like that answer.
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now it becomes something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
Fair.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
You bash her one narrator. Jeez. Why is it up to us always?
Across you along with her?
Yeah?
Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
When did we agree to that?
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Yeah. We'll be moving on to the long quiet.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, okay.
You're awake. Eyes
Oh, my
once
leg's
again fixed
okay.
on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
Were we?
I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner. We weren't always like this. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. I know you feel it too.
Throwing into the abyss didn't work last time. I bounced back out. Let's try it. The last time I will.
A single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends.
The other
Nothing begins.
dangles limply
It's unquestionable
over the
her
edge.
reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I gave you so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
And then we land on the knife.
Her thought slips through you.
Oh, hey, now we're
as you
in.
fall
Are we in the long quiet now?
and
No. That's just falling through the void.
We did it! We actually did it!
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? I want to know what he thinks happens now. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Get her, Void. Yes. Thank you, and you're welcome. Goodness. That one was a freak. What the heck? Okay, you don't answer her before she's gone. You feel the resistance underneath your feet. Memory
gone.
returns.
There's that mirror again.
Why would you try and
Was
find
it?
that version of
Why
her? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not
I
for
would've
me.
kept them in the dark if I were you.
Oh, sorry, Cold.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so... Can't even trust ourselves.
Approach the mirror. Sorry, dudes. Approach the mirror. Gaze in. You're nothing at all. Oh, I see his face. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. That's right, she said nothing can exist. Refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow. just beyond the reflection. Okay, so I am a bird man. Explore, are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, it's the narrator. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image. Okay, shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or something? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Jeez, how many are there? Okay, hang on. How much time do I have left? Not long. We can do some of these. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever see you again. So was the narrator the mirror then? Or was he me?
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, he does break every time. I've only got so many questions I can ask then. What are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong.
Did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Others like you have said something like that before. Has every narrator been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shut both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself after all this hubris?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done, do you think anyone deserves to live? I have so many questions for you. What's the point of saying that? Does it hurt when the pieces of you break off like that?
I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I stop looking?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Are you a part of me or something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. That's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is? Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Oh, so we can just straight up end death? What the heck? Oh, there's so many more questions though. Oh, geez, there's a lot. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay, so I was shaping what she becomes.
So I tucked a part imparted myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. One's the truth, one's a lie. But they're the same. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing. Watch him end. I think you're out of time. Sorry, dude.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet. And that's the trophy I got, the Long Quiet. A vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to save it here. Come here. Yes. Save it here. And pick up in the next video. I was hoping I'd be able to get everything in this one. But it's already been an hour. Okay. So thanks for watching. And we will finish off this storyline here in the next one. We are the Long Quiet. And we'll see you in the next video. See ya.